after dental school, there's life after being a dental student, right? And some people
Yeah.
choose to go into and do an advanced training in general dentistry or a specialty as well. Stay tuned as we talk to a D4 that's just graduated. Well, he's not a D4 anymore, but he just graduated, and he's going to be talking about life after dental school by doing a residency. Stay tuned. Hey, this is Dr. Darwin, a new dentist coach with another episode of Ask Dr. Darwin on the New Dentist Podcast Show, where we talk about getting into dental school, surviving dental school, getting into residency, and life as a new dentist. Guys, be sure that you are continuing to share these episodes and this content with friends and colleagues. Make sure you're commenting down below. Make sure you're supporting the channel. All right. You can support the channel by subscribing, but also sharing the information and also joining in our membership. And also you can send some cash apps so that we are able to continue to use the resources that produce these episodes on a weekly basis. Also, this episode of Ask Dr. Darwin is being brought to you by GetIntoDentalResidency.com, right here down below. GetIntoDentalResidency.com, the ultimate resource to help you get your application together, get you prepared for the interview so that you get the ultimate goal that you're looking for, which is getting to residency to become a board certified specialist or an advanced trained dentist. For more details, go to the link down below. Today we're going to talk to a new grad who's continuing his education and his advancements by doing a residency. Today we're joined with Dr. Julian Jones. How you doing, man?
Doc, thank you for having me.
You're welcome, man. So before we get started, share a little bit about yourself, where you're from, so people that are meeting you for the first time can know who they're talking to, who they're hearing from today.
Well, I'm Dr. Julian Jones. Born and raised in Memphis, Tennessee. Got my undergrad from Arkansas State University there. I was a member of the football team and school conference championships. Got a chance to play in the NFL for a little bit. I played for the Atlanta Falcons back in 2014. Played in the CFL with the Montreal Alouettes in the year after that, 2015. Taught school the Memphis City area for a little bit. And I went to dental school at Meharry Medical College as a non-traditional student. And now I'm here, about to start my residency in Matthew Walker in Nashville, Tennessee.
Well, congratulations again, man. Class of 2024. That's a big accomplishment. And it sounds like you get ready to do some more here. Going to continue this advanced dental education by doing a residency. So that's what we're going to talk about today. So why did you decide to do a residency at the dental school? Because we know it's not mandatory, right?
Right.
Our colleagues on the medical side, the residency is part of their quote unquote training, right?
Right.
And it's typically that's what they do as a continuation after med school. They continue their training via a residency. But for dentistry, it's not a mandatory thing, at least not yet. So why did you decide to do a residency?
Actually, I had quite a few factors to go into residency. For one, I had a family situation come up to where it kind of like was more in my favor to kind of like go to a residency because the residency I was going to was close to home just in case something happened. For two, the more I talked to employers from several DSOs, the more I found that like I can make myself more of a valuable candidate if I kind of got the rigor of seeing a quote unquote full caseload of patients a day and kind of make myself a little bit more valuable by like doing a residency, seeing different patients, and getting a little bit more experience with medically compromised patients. I don't think choosing a residency is about not being ready because if anything, I would say I'm more than ready to go out and like kind of do any procedures. So I was kind of that type of student where like I kind of didn't shy away from anything. I kind of with if anything, I would do extra. My professors would probably tell you I would kind of be one of those people who kind of go above and beyond until I felt comfortable with each procedure. And it was just a matter of just looking at it from a business perspective. It's like, hey, if you're gonna go work for somebody, because the overall goal for me is to eventually start my own practice or like start a group practice. but I want to have some type of value before I actually go and you know, to work with somebody that way I kind of have a little bit more value that I bring to the table as far as like joining DSA and private practice or anything like that.
Gotcha. So, as people are aware, it's a process to apply to residencies. Share with us a little bit about what were some of the steps that you implemented when you were preparing your application, right? When you started, and tell us a little bit about that process.
I actually started honestly as soon as the 4 year started. I got to kind of had an idea in my head to where I kind of knew what I wanted to kind of like do and what I wanted to look for as far as in the residency. So I kind of just like did my research, called a few schools when I had a chance to go take a visit when I didn't have patients in my clinic, and just went on the Adia Pass site and just kind of saw when everybody's due date was to kind of submit my application, and just really went from there. And then from the process of elimination, we saw okay, which residencies kind of fit what I was looking for, which residencies kind of required me to kind of have a little bit more experience, or whatever they might have required. Might have been experience, might have been a letter of recommendation from somebody, or anything like that, or just like some type of community service work, and just try to implement all of that to where it was recent and not just something like I did. I added what I did throughout dental school, but I made sure it was kind of like very recent, so it would kind of be a little bit more congruent with what they were looking for. And I just made sure I submitted mine. I had a few different due dates when all of them were required, but I kind of made sure I submitted when my first school was actually due. That way I can guarantee my application was in. And then I think the most important thing I did was kind of like do a follow-up with each school, like send them an email and say, hey, at the time, student Dr. Jones and interested in trying to attend your residency program here, and just kind of give them a little bit about myself. Like, this is what I'm looking to do. This is why I like the residency program. This is where I see that I could fit in. This is where I see I could be of some value to this residency program, and just went from there. Just tried to establish a rapport with everybody.
And that's key. You mentioned rapport and connecting with folks once you've submitted, but also that's part of the process that people will do, before they submit, so they have an idea as to what program and the reasons why they may be applying to that program. So that's helpful. And it's a great segue into the next question about schools and programs. What's the best way for people to contact you if they have questions? They'll just want to reach out to you.
You can contact me at Dr. J Jones 901 at gmail.com, or you can reach out to me on Instagram. I know everybody's big on social media now. I have an Instagram page, Dr. Jones BDS, or He Who Achieves on Instagram. And I pretty much respond to all my DMs. The best way to contact me, though, would probably be to email me. But other than that, like I said, if you have any questions, anything like that, I'm an open book. I feel I'm not a gatekeeper. I feel like when you're in this profession, it's on you to make sure you bring more people into the fold, because it's already hard enough to become a dentist or to become a doctor in general. So, any way I can help, I'm more than happy to.
Yeah. And just repeat that email address again.
It's Dr. J Jones 901 at gmail.com.
Awesome. So again,
so DrJJONES 901 at gmail.com.
Sounds good, Doc. Hey, we appreciate you, and congratulations. Congratulations for this next phase of your professional development and your career, and also, most importantly, your life, right?
Yes,
and very helpful, some great tips, and thanks for sharing your journey into residency. Now, and gals, we want you to share something else, which is this video that you're getting ready to watch right now. Go to the next video. Go to the next video right now. Go.